Use your power. Let me show you.
What's up, y'all? We just got the latest chapter of Kiyoshi, chapter 68, where we have Bub making an appearance. Now, I was expecting this guy to show up towards the end of this arc, you know, after his kids was defeated and showing up like, yo, I dare you hurt my kids. It's time you all know fear. I was expecting something like that to go down, but for him to show up this soon in the chapter, in the arc, I was not expecting this. And I'm not gonna lie, his design is crazy. I really rock with it. It seems like he has gravity magic. I could be wrong, but that's just the vibe I got after reading this chapter. And one thing I love about this Kiyoshi series and how they do the designs of like the demon lords is how they got the floating black crown on their head. I thought that was something that only Roth had, but we see that Bub has it as well. And I really like it. I rock with it. I really rock with it. I don't know, you guys can let me know how y'all feel about it. It's like a halo, except it's a black crown. I just think it's dope. But we about to get into this chapter, man. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure, you know what I'm saying, you get out there and buy some manga on Black Friday. It's going to be on a discount sale at Barnes & Noble. That's where I get mine from. I just had to put that out there, man, just to support your manga, because I know I got a couple stuff I got to add to my collection. But anyway, the chapter starts off where you got Bub sitting on a throne, and this dude looks like he's on a whole nother level. He's sitting on the throne like, yo, I'm that guy. I'm that dude, to the point where you even have it where Shishi looks at him and says like, yo, damn, I didn't expect you to show up. And he has this serious look on his face. So you know shit is about to go down. I'm sitting here like, yo, they barely beat Roth, and this guy just come off as if he's stronger than Roth. But maybe he's not. The crazy thing is, when it comes to Roth, he was always looking for someone to be stronger than him. These other demons aren't stronger than him. I mean, like, why wouldn't he challenge them unless for whatever reason, you know, he had his reasons for not wanting to fight him. I'm very curious about that. Maybe we'll get this answer to that as the arc goes on. But of course, you got it where this demon lord Bub says right off the bat, so disrespectful. He places his hand out and he says, bow before me. And I don't know why, I just thought this scene was so crazy. You just got everyone just feeling the weight and pressure. I don't know if it's of his power or if that's his ability, like I said, like gravity magic. But it, you know what I'm saying, or gravity, you know, powers. But it kind of reminds me of Black Clover, Lucifero, and how he showed up and said, bow before me. I mean, I feel like Lucifero's from Black Clover was a little bit better just on how he presented himself. But this shit is goated as hell as well. But you got all these guys falling to their knees, and he says, what business do you mere people have in the demon realm? And of course, you got everyone struggling to move. They're saying the pressure is too much, which leads me to believe is gravity. But then again, it could just be his overall aura, his energy, his power. There's just too much for him, because none of them can move. I mean, they don't show Toji, so I'm not sure if Toji could move, but they show, you know what I'm saying, they'll show Zangief as well as Sosuke. They show both of them on the ground, and they can't even move. Next thing you know, you got it where Kiyoshi stands up. This scene looks so damn goated. You have it where Bub is looking at him saying like, oh, okay, so you can withstand me. Oh, so you must be this Kiyoshi guy I've been hearing about. And I can't tell if Kiyoshi, and you guys can let me know in the comment section, I can't tell if Kiyoshi was pulled towards Bub or if he jumped towards Bub, just on how this panel looks. I'm going to say he got pulled, but I could be wrong. But you got it where, you know, as that happens, Shishi is like saying, wait, he's screaming, but you have it where both of their fists are about to collide and they don't even touch. It's like the energy generated and from their bodies is keeping their fists from actually colliding. And you have it where it's an explosion and it knocks everyone back. And as it knocks everyone back, you can see a shockwave from the castle flying in the air where anyone walking past could see it. And you got it where Kiyoshi slides back. And they don't really show Bub if Bub actually slid back from the impact or if he's just standing there. But you got it where Kiyoshi says he only got 3 minutes where he can go all out. And then you got it where he says, I'm not confident in going up against a great demon lord like this, but I have to stop him here and now. And as he says that, you have it where Shishi runs right past him. I ain't gonna lie, this panel looked goated as hell. He runs past him and says, not bad, Kiyoshi. And he keeps running towards Bub. And I'm like, yo, this is about to be insane. And as he says, not bad, Kiyoshi, he says, Wouldn't you agree, Bubsy? He calls him Bubsy. I think that's kind of adorable in a little bit. It kind of takes away the terror from his name. And you got it where Bub is balling up his fist saying like sure thing as he's about to punch. But next thing you know, you have it where both of them like give one another a high five. He says, man, I miss you, you lug nut. He's like, I'm so glad you're still in one piece. You got it where they're laughing with one another. Kiyoshi and the game are just ganging, it's just looking like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm the same way. I'm like, Nani? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, remember, I told you I had a friend in the demon world. Well, this is him. And you find out that the friend of Shishi, it happens to be Bub. And Bub's like, yo, you guys totally got punked. Sorry for surprising you like that. You see that he did all this to have fun. And you got it where Kiyoshi and his gang are just all looking at one another like, are you kidding me? Like, what? And he was like, yeah, you know, no one really knows about this because it's a cross paladin and, you know what I'm saying, one of the great demon lords being friends is kind of unheard of, which does make sense. And you find out that this guy is he's really chilled. He's very chilled. And you see that he's chilling and everything. And then you find out how him and Shishi actually became friends. He ran into Shishi. Shishi started teaching him about stuff that goes on in the human world, and he became fascinated with it, especially the pop idol that Shishi loves to listen to so much. He became a big fan of it, and he's like, man, he's a huge supporter of her work. And it's crazy to think that he was able to win over a demon lord by showing him pop culture. It's crazy, man. He's like, yeah, man, this is my best bud. We've been friends for about like 5 years now. We, you know what I'm saying, we get along very well and everything. And then you have it where this guy said, you know, he goes to explain, Bub goes to explain how his kids are and what his kids plan on doing. He doesn't agree with it. He doesn't, but if he wants to protect the human world as well as the demon world. He wants everyone to live in peace. He doesn't want everyone to take over the demon world or Roth's territory. He has it where he actually asks Kiyoshi as well as Shishi and everyone else to please lend their strength. Of course, they already agreed to that in the previous chapter, and you have it where Shishi says it like, yo, it's fine. We already agreed to it. We're going to give you a hand. And then we have it where, you know, Kiyoshi says, let's work together to save them, to save all the people within Roth territory. We know Kiyoshi friend, the old man, is a part of this territory. But you have it where Bub goes to talk about his kids saying like, yo, you know, my kids are, you know, are dead demons walking if they plan on harming the innocent people or the innocent demons of this area. And he's going to do whatever it can to take them out. Now you have it where he goes to say his youngest two kids, you know, they've been growing in strength from devouring weaker demons. They're using that to increase their power. Gaga is the one we met who faced off against Shishi in the previous chapters, and as well as his daughter. I believe her name is somewhere on the screen. Let me see where it is. Her name is Lulu. That's a crazy name for a demon. So Lulu and Gaga, they're increasing their strength by eating demons. But you have it where Bub goes to say, but his eldest son, Bobo, their names is crazy. It reminds me of some Dragon Ball names. Bobo has already surpassed Bub in strength in terms of power. He says, but, you know what I'm saying, even if it costs his life, he would risk it to protect the demon realm as well as the human realm. And you have it where, you know, he says, Kiyoshi, please don't let anyone find out that you're in the demon world, because, you know, what you did to Roth, you become quite target. Everyone's looking for you. And if they find out that you're in the demon world, they will come after you. They will all try to hunt you down. And then that's when Kiyoshi says, well, I'm good. I got a disguise. You pull out the shades that Zangi gave him, you know, a few chapters ago. And you got it where he puts them on his face. Next thing you know, you have it where they're looking at the TV and it says breaking news. They say that Shishi escaped. He's a wanted man. If you see him, kill him on sight. It's crazy. Not no dead or alive. Just kill him on sight. And then it also says, oh, they have Kiyoshi here too. The person who exorcised Roth is also here, walking around all cool and stuff within the demon realm. If you see him, kill him on sight as well. And the chapter ends with Kiyoshi taking off the shades like, well, I guess there's no need to hide. I don't know why. I just thought that was hilarious. The fact that they thought a pair of shades would keep him from being, you know, discovered. If anything, he should have been wearing a skull cap, you know what I'm saying, half a mask, something along the lines to keep his face covered. I don't know why they thought that would work, but all in all, great chapter. Curious to see where this arc goes, and will Bub survive? Since his kid, well, one of his kids is stronger than him, and the other 2 kids could potentially become just as strong as he is. Let me know your thoughts on this one down below, and if you like the video, thumb it up, please subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.